Good morning, children. Welcome back to my class. In today's class, I'm going to take you through punctuation. So, you all must be wondering, what is punctuation? Why do we have to use punctuation? What is the necessity? Do we at least know the meaning of it? Yes, children, you all know what are punctuations. What are punctuations? It's going to be very simple. Okay, don't worry. You people will be using a full stop, capital letters, okay, commas, colons. These are all the names of punctuation. Okay, got it, children? Okay, before moving into it, let me tell you a short story today. Okay, so there was a big discussion. Okay, all these punctuation marks, they all joined into a discussion room, okay, office room, and they had a very big discussion. Okay, they didn't know when will each punctuation take place. Okay, where should I get placed? Okay, so the leader was full stop. The leader was full stop. Okay, his name was full stop. He was the manager of that company called Punctuation. So this punctuation, this full stop, he was very confused. He didn't know how to give rules to each and every punctuation, that is job roles. Okay, now he was thinking, okay, then he said, silence, everybody be quiet. Now I will be assigning you a job. I will be assigning you a job. He first called out capital letter. Okay, he first called out capital letter. You are the senior most participant in our company. So what I will give you the role is, what role is, you will have to be used in the beginning of every sentence. You will have to be used in the beginning of every sentence. Second thing is, you will be used in the beginning of a proper noun. You will be used in the beginning of a proper noun. So these are the rules assigned to you. Okay, so you, wherever you see a proper noun, you should use your ability over there. Okay, if somebody is trying to write it in a small letter, you should go and correct them. You should go and make it capital letter. That is the role assigned to a full stop. Assigned by full stop to whom? To capital letter. Then comes comma. Comma, you have a multiple job. Okay, you can be used as many times in a sentence as possible, but make sure that you are used in a sentence properly in between words. Okay, if there is a list of something used, your role comes up here. Your role comes up here. Got it? So you can be used in these places. Okay, you can also be used to separate two sentences whenever it is necessary. Okay, so this will be the role of a comma. Okay, then he came to question mark. Okay, when the leader, the full stop, had to give this, okay, he said, I am actually in a total dilemma when I have to give you the role. Okay, fine. So what role should I give you, question mark? He was thinking a lot. Okay, then he said, see, because your name is a question mark, I will assign you one job. Whenever there's a question arise, I will ask you to go and take your place over there. Okay, whenever there is an interrogative sentence or a question arise, your role is to go and fill in that place over there. Got it? So people can raise a question with you. Okay. Then he went on to exclamatory mark. Okay. Such a beautiful way of writing you, right? Exclamatory. The full stop said. Okay. The question mark is little bent because we are asking a question. It is hanging over there. Only when the response come back to us, we can make things straight. But you have a straight line and a dot down. Okay, you have a straight line and a dot. So what role can I give you? The leader asked. The full stop asked. He said it is very simple. Okay, when people are delighted, when people are happy, or when people are very sad, or when people are really depressed, okay, and when interjections come, okay, like ouch, aha, yippee, hooray, such places, you will take your role. As soon as those sentence or these interjections are used, you will take your role. You will be placed immediately after that. Okay, whenever people see you, they should feel the extreme emotions. Either they can feel the extreme happiness or they can feel the extreme other side also. Okay, so you will bring out the emotions in the people. Whenever a people are using their emotion, you will take your place. So these are the major roles given to all our punctuation mark in the company. Then came running who? The codes. Okay, the codes came running. Oh, manager, Mr. Sir, full stop, you didn't give me any role at all. He said, how can I forget you, codes? Okay, you know what is your role? Now, whatever I said in the meeting, okay, will be put between you. Will be put between you. You will open a statement with a quote, okay, and whatever I said, you will write it between your quotes and you will close within a quote. Okay, this is the role. So when somebody says when somebody uses the exact words when used by someone else, then they will be used within the quotes. They will be used within the quotation mark. Now I hope your job is done. So let's get back to work and start using the punctuation marks correctly. Got it, children? I hope you like the story. This is how punctuation marks started to do their work properly. Now it is in your hands how best are you going to use punctuation marks. Okay, now in English language, okay, there are 4 punctuation marks that are commonly used in English grammar. Okay, but actually there are 14 punctuation marks. Okay, 4 which I told you very importantly, full stop, okay, question mark, exclamatory mark, and capital letters. Okay, these are the 4 important punctuation we use. Apart from that, what are the punctuation marks? Let's see, there are 14 punctuation marks. Okay, period, question mark, exclamation point, comma, semicolon, colon, dash, hyphen, parenthesis, that is brackets. Okay, brackets, braces, apostrophe, quotation marks, and ellipsis. But in today's class, okay, let's concentrate more on full stop, comma, question mark, exclamation mark. Got it, children? Okay, and the quotes So why is punctuation important? Using punctuation in your writing helps the reader to clearly understand the message that is being conveyed. Okay, now I need to read a paragraph. I can read it. See, in today's newspaper, I take the newspaper in my hand. Okay, I'm starting to read the first page. Okay, the first news given here. Okay, India, China agree to send more troops to forward areas. Now, how am I going to read? You all see. Why punctuation is important, you people have to know. India and China have agreed not to further escalate the border situation throughout a series of measures which significantly include not sending more troops to forward areas, but a tangible breakthrough on Desalaka eluded the marathon military commander level talks held on Monday. The rest of the joint statement issued on Tuesday will lie in actual Chinese action in disengaging and escalating along the line of actual control in accordance with the consensus reached between Foreign Minister Jaishankar and his Chinese counterpart Wei-Ling in Moscow on September 10. Did you even understand anything? What did I do? Did you all find it to be gibberish? Yes? Yes. So instead, now if I'm going to read with the punctuation marks, India and China have agreed not to further escalate the border situation through a series of measures, which significantly include not sending more troops to forward areas, but a tangible breakthrough on de-escalation eluded the marathon military commander level talks held on Monday. The rest of the joint statement issued on Tuesday will lie in actual Chinese actions in disengaging and de-escalating along the line of actual control. In accordance with the consensus reached between Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar and his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi in Moscow on September 10. Now you tell me, how did this sound? You all could see that there were pauses, the emphasis, where I should change my intonation of voice. All these were possible only with the punctuation mark. Otherwise, how did it sound? It sounded like a gibberish. You will not know what actually I was reading. Am I right? Okay, so punctuation marks, importance of punctuation marks are only these, children. They will let you to have a polished way of reading and writing. It enhances everything. It enhances your reading ability. It enhances your writing ability. Understood, children? Okay. Now, in today's lesson, in your module 2, we're going to concentrate on punctuation in dialogue. Punctuation in dialogue. Punctuation also plays an important role when we write in a dialogue form. We have learnt in class 4. We use punctuation mark when we want to show that two or more people are talking. Two or more people are talking. Look at the example given here. Seema has a book collection. Seema has a book collection, said Rohan. Now Rohan is telling a dialogue. So earlier when I told you the story also, when did the quotes come in place? When somebody is using the exact words of someone, then we use the quotes. Okay. Seema has a book collection, said Rohan. Now Naina replied, that is interesting. That is interesting. This is a direct speech, children. This is a direct speech when two people are involved. When two people are involved in conversation. Okay. So in that case, we have to use the quotes and comma and full stop properly. That is why I have colored all the punctuation mark here. That is why I have colored all the punctuation mark here. Understood, children? Now look at the hints given here. In the sentence above, single quotes are used to show that part that is spoken or quoted. Also, a comma is used to separate the quoted part from the rest of the sentence. The first word within quotes always starts with a capital letter. The first word within quotes always starts with a capital letter. Understood, children? And you should also remember that before closing the quotes, your full stop should lie. Before closing your quotes, your full stop should. So children, in this exercise, you people are going to concentrate on rewriting the following sentences using the correct punctuation marks. And what are the punctuation marks you're going to use here? Full stops, question marks, commas and exclamation marks. Okay. Use capital letters whenever needed. See children, using capital letters is also one of the punctuation mark. You understand? So let's see the example which is given here. Okay. Look at the example. I will travel to Kolkata tomorrow. Now here I is not written in capital letter. K, Kolkata is a proper noun. Kolkata, K is not written in capital letter. And you should always know when a declarative sentence or a statement, it should always end with full stop. So look at the answer. I will travel to Kolkata tomorrow. So what are the things they've changed? I in capital, K in capital, and there's a full stop, and there's a full stop. Got it, children? Now, likewise, you have to complete the full exercise. Do you think it will snow in December? Now think which in all should turn into capital. Is December a proper noun or a common noun? Think about that. If it is a proper noun, use capital letter. Starting of the sentence should be in capital letter. Is it a question mark, or you should use comma or an exclamation mark? Think. Okay. So here one important thing you all should understand is, okay, if it is a statement, okay, a simple sentence, then we should use full stop. Okay, if it is an exclamatory sentence, okay, wherein you show sudden surprise or you are very happy about it, okay, or sad about it, both the extremes, you should use exclamation mark. Okay, then if it is an interrogative sentence, that is, it is a question type sentence, then you should use question mark. Okay, an imperative sentence, if it is a command, okay, which starts with a verb, okay, then you will use full stop. Understood, children? Okay, likewise try to complete this complete exercise 1 2 3 4, okay, and 5 6. There are 6 sentences which you will have to complete. By the end of the day I will share answers with you. Now moving on to 3.2. This exercise, what are you going to do? Underline the places with incorrect or missing punctuation mark in the given paragraph. Also, point out where capital letters have not been used correctly. You understand? So here you will first have to point out the mistakes, okay, underline, okay, or point out the mistakes. Then what you will do? Now rewrite the paragraph with the correct usage of punctuation marks and capital letters. One sentence is done for you. The space given below over here, you will write down the answers. Okay, now see the first sentence. Yippee! I have finally learned how to ride a bicycle. Now yippee is an interjection. When interjections are used, you should always know after an interjection you should always write a exclamatory mark. You should always write an exclamatory mark. So after yippee you should always use exclamatory mark. Then I have finally learned how to ride a bicycle, full stop. Understood, children? Likewise, try to identify what are the mistakes. Then what you will have to do is, you will have to rewrite the sentence here. So in today's class, watch the video which I have sent. Okay, after which you will try to complete these 2 exercises. Okay, then I will be sharing the answers. You can correct it. Thank you, children, for joining me today. See you in the next class.